Good morning. All right. Today is a live stream to show you behind the scenes of planning my second YouTube channel. So I've been doing this channel for 2 years, and when I started it, I had like zero plan. Okay. And I've been doing it consistently, posting on average at least one video a week. And I absolutely love doing YouTube, and I'm in it for the long haul. And I recently got an idea to start a second channel, and I never thought I would want to start a second channel. I really don't want the stress of like handling 2 channels and, you know, having to think about content for both. But an opportunity came up to document a journey, and I can't not do it, basically. Yeah, I just feel like I just cannot not film this and then turn it into a YouTube channel. Like if I'm going to be filming a process, I want to put it on YouTube for so many reasons. So today I'm going to show you behind the scenes of that. I've got my notes here of the things that I want to show you. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to type it in the chat for sure. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it. So let's get into this. So like I said, this first channel, like I just started it. There was no planning involved whatsoever. Like I just knew that I wanted to do YouTube. And so I was like, all right, let me just start doing this. But now that I'm starting a second channel, it's like with everything that I've learned of actually doing YouTube over the past couple of years, you know, the practicing, the learning, trial and error, what works, what doesn't work. I've invested in education. I joined PTYA, which is Ali Abdal's part-time YouTuber Academy. So I've learned so much. And so now it's like, it's going to be really fun for me because starting the second channel is going to be kind of like a case study. It's like, I'm doing it because I want to in the first place. At the same time, it's going to be like doing a case study because, oh, good morning. Mike's Adventure Sparks. Hi, Mike. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it's just going to be cool because it's like, okay, after everything that I've learned about YouTube and have been practicing and have implemented on this channel, now starting with a plan and a strategy, and knowing everything that I know now. Good morning, Mike. We got 2 mics in the house. It's going to be really interesting to me to see like if the second channel will be more successful off the bat, if it will grow faster, if it won't. I don't know. It's just I'm really excited because there's just so many different things that I can you know, compare. So the first is when I started this channel, like I said, I had no plan whatsoever, no niche really. I've just been practicing the theory, like Dan Coe teaches, you are the niche, excuse me, you are the niche. And so that's how I started this channel. The second channel I'm starting has a super clear niche. And that is why I'm starting it on a second channel, because it wouldn't make sense to put it on this one. So that's the only reason why I'm putting it on its own channel. Also, because it's the focus of that channel, it's not about me. So when would be a good time for me to tell you what it's about? How about I tell you right now? All right. Let this mug be an indication. Can anybody guess what the second channel is going to be about? It's a good name. Hi, Mike. Mike's Rule. You guys are so funny. So, all right. The second channel is going to be showing you behind the scenes of building a house from start to finish. So this mug that I'm holding here, Aero Home Improvements, this is and has been my dad's business for like, I don't know, 40 years or something like that. yeah, he's been building and renovating homes his entire adult career, had his own business and everything. And he is 71 years old and he is still building and renovating. And he's actually starting the construction right now of a huge, like a mega home, for lack of better terms. Like, I don't even know what to call it besides it's a mega home. It's like, and I forget how many square feet. I have to watch the footage. My dad has all like the stats on it. It's ginormous. Okay. So I'm super excited. Pull up a comment here. Mike says, I'm looking forward to that new channel I was on when you announced it last week. Awesome. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I'm just really excited. It's so cool because I've grown up watching my dad build and renovate homes. I've grown up being on job sites. I love being like in the construction zone. I love seeing the process. I love asking questions. Like I love learning and seeing all the behind the scenes of how, things are built. Like I find that super fascinating. And so, yeah, so let me show you. I've been using AI to help me. So mostly so far I've been using ChatGPT, the paid version. I forget what they call it. But I pay like the $20 a month. I have been for like the past, I don't know how long, couple of years since it came out. I think it's totally worth it to me. And then I've been using Poppy AI, which is a new tool that I started using within this past month. And I'm just like blown away at what it can do. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to start sharing my screen and I'm going to take you behind the scenes and just show you what I've done to plan this second channel so far. Okay, so let me pull up my ChatGPT window here. Okay. The other Mike says, wow. I'm curious what you're saying wow to, Mike, but I like it. All right. So here is my verbal vomit. Okay. Now this was me talking to ChatGPT on my phone, like, oh my gosh, I just had a really good idea that I wanted to document here and brainstorm with you. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. Now this, let me put this down. This chat thread is like super long. I'm not going to show you every single thing that's on it because that would be ridiculous. But you can see here, like, so the first few, like, the first response I got. So yes, this is such a killer idea, Brooke. You're combining a visually rich evergreen topic, a luxury home build, with relatable, searchable how-to content, paint colors, finishes, materials, real-time access to the full build through your parents. Oh, that's the other thing. I did not mention my mom yet. So my mom, like the past pretty much decade, was like an interior designer selections coordinator for a luxury home builder. And not only that, when my parents were raising us, like she was also very much behind the scenes of my dad's business, Aero Home Improvements. So yeah, I mean, she's been in the building industry herself and she is super knowledgeable about luxury home finishes. Like she's the person who helps the client, and she just retired, but like she is going to be involved with this project too. Okay. Anyways, helping the clients pick out everything, like every single finish, floors, windows, siding, handles on the kitchen cabinets themselves, appliances, like all of the stuff. So she's super, super good at that. And so this is really cool because my parents are going to be like doing this together. Now, my dad is all in on being on YouTube. My mom, not so much at this point. So she's like, I don't want to be on YouTube. Don't film me. And I'm like, okay, you don't have to be part of it, but we'll see. Maybe she'll change her mind. Cause I mean, this is going to go over for like, this is going to be like a year process at least. So at first, yeah, so this was the response from ChatGPT when I was sharing the idea. Building Eddie's house. Eddie's the homeowner. Okay. So kind of like summed up the channel concept. It gave me content pillar ideas. Is this big enough? Like zoom in a little bit. So the build diary progress vlogs, like framing day, the day the windows arrived, why we had to redo the foundation, tour of the house at the halfway point. Like these are all basically like title ideas too. So this was super cool. Another content pillar, design and selections tutorials featuring my mom. Again, I don't know if she wants to be, she said she doesn't want to be part of this right now. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe if there's demand for her to be on camera, she'll be like, okay, but we'll see. How to choose the perfect white paint. I mean, this could be an entire video in itself because like, I think what's the brand she works with? I think it's Sherwin Williams. There's like a million different shades of white. And my mom is an expert on like what shades are the best. And depending on, you know, the lighting in the house, what's going to pull? Is it going to pull like a gray undertone? Is it going to pull like a yellow undertone? Like she's like super knowledgeable about that kind of stuff. So I would really like love to interview her and have her expertise because, you know, that kind of information is like super helpful for people. What to look for in quartz versus granite, favorite light fixtures. Then here's, okay, product spotlights. Now, this could be like for monetization. Okay, we use these floors in a $1.5 million build. Here's why. Okay, and 1.5, I think that's probably around the estimate that this house is going to be. My dad said so far, could probably, you know, by the time it's all said and done, usually home builds go over budget, right? So it'll probably be like a $2 million house at the end of the day. We'll see. But so here's opportunities for monetization. And then mini masterclasses. Okay, so anyways, like I said, I don't want to go through the entire ChatGPT thing with you because, yeah, this is like super long. Like, check this out. Monetization pathways. Well, this is interesting. Let me show you this. Affiliate links. So Amazon for small items. Okay, like Sherwin Williams. There it is. Sherwin. I don't know why I was saying Sherman. Sherwin Williams, Wayfair, blah, blah, blah. Local sponsorships. Okay. We can approach local businesses like tile shops, granite yards, lighting showrooms, and offer exposure in return for money or for materials. And we could create a digital product. And I know how to do that. I've created millions of online courses and all that kind of stuff. So I could easily do that. But right now, like this is more so, let me stop sharing my screen for a minute. And I want to catch up on the comments. So like I said at the beginning of this, I don't want to like stress myself out with a second channel. Creating a second channel is something I never planned on. This is just an opportunity that was too good not to film. I'm more so doing this like from, first of all, it's a family project. Okay. It's like about legacy. I get to like digitally document my dad's business, you know, and like, it was like our family business. This is the business that supported like my childhood growing up, you know? So yeah, I could start crying now thinking about all like the family legacy stuff, but it's first and foremost about that. It's about fun. It's about a creative outlet for me. Like I love being on job sites. Like I can't stress that enough. Like, you know, what's your happy place? Type it in the chat. Like, you know, I have a few happy places, you know, like when you like places where you just feel like yourself, like you just feel like, this is like, I don't know, like that. It's hard to describe that feeling, but like, so one of those places for me is being on a job site. Like I love being on construction sites. I just do. Another place I love to be, the trampoline. I was just on that thing this morning before my live stream. Okay. Another place I love to be, swimming pools or swimming in a lake or the ocean, whatever. Like I love swimming, I love jumping on a trampoline, and I love being on a construction site. So it's like, I'm just going to be turning the camera on, okay? Because I'm already going to be there. And so it's like, why not just turn the camera on and then share it with other people? Because if I enjoy going to the job sites and like asking questions and showing the progress of what's happening, like I know other people will like that too, you know? All right, let's catch up on some comments here. All right. Oh, hey, Dan from It's a Wealthy Life. What's the name again? Sorry, I missed the beginning. All right, so let me show you the name of the channel, is Arrow Home TV. Okay. And here's like what I've got set up so far. So as you can see, the logo is the profile picture. Okay. And we're using the same name, Arrow, but instead of Arrow Home Improvements, the name of the channel is going to be Arrow Home TV, because that way we are indicating that it is like, it's a show. You know, Arrow Home Improvements would be like the service that you would hire to come and build your house. But making the YouTube channel version of it, it's Arrow Home TV. So I thought that was a fun name. Again, ChatGPT helped me come up with that. I talked about it with my dad. He loves it. Like, he thinks it's so cool. He's super excited about this. So yeah, this is really cool. All right, let me see what else we got going on here. Mike says, I'm an electrician, so that would be neat to watch the install of electrical and devices. Okay, great. Really awesome to know that. I'm going to like screenshot that comment. Sounds like you need your mom on the channel. I agree. Mom, if you're watching this, you already have demand for you to be on. Have you considered doing a new series on this channel rather than a new channel? Yes, I did consider that, but I just feel like it's two totally separate things. Like I want this to be super clear that this is a home building channel. Like, it's, I'm thinking of it as like I'm kind of producing my own HGTV style show, and it's just not, it doesn't feel like a fit for my personal channel that I've been building over the past couple of years. Mike says, I built 2 houses with my dad when I was in my 20s. This will be good. Oh, that's so cool, Mike. I love that. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what makes this so special. Like, I mean, like I said, my dad is 71 years old. He's been building for over 40 years. It might even be like 50 by now. Well, and actually, I mean, he started learning from his dad when he was a kid. So he probably started learning construction stuff like 60 years ago. Like, he has so much knowledge, and it's like, his work has never been documented in this way before. So yeah, and that's like the emotional part for me, because it's like, this just feels like really special to like honor his work and his expertise and his awesome business. Like, it, like, you know, yeah, it's really cool. Oh, good, it's your family biz. Yes. So Dan's like, I like it. Cool. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, I like it too. This is so fun. I get emotional now. Hi, Nicola. So good to see you. How are you? I'm great. Well, having an emotional moment, but I'm really excited about this, and I'm good overall. How are you? And did you start your second channel yet? Okay, so it's in process. What I have so far is the setup. Okay, I started filming. I've already filmed 2 episodes. We're gonna call them. They are not on the channel yet. Okay. So yeah, what I've done so far is I've created the banner. Okay, and I did this in Canva really simply. I just grabbed like a blueprint background and faded it, and then just wrote, let's build a house. New videos straight from the job site. And yeah, have the channel name, have the logo again, which is the real logo from my dad's real business. And yeah, oh, and I also did the description real quick, and I just kept it simple because I don't want to like overpromise anything. because this is going to be like this is a side project. This is like a for fun project, and we'll see, what it turns into. But so for the description, I just have documenting real home builds, starting with one from the ground up. Brought to you by Arrow Home Improvements, which again is my dad's business, a division of Arrow Inc. My dad added this. He's like, we have to write a division of Arrow Inc. because like one of his lawyers or accountants or something somewhere along the line gave him that advice just for like liability stuff, which I'm like, okay, like I don't know about that, but he's like, it has to say a division of Arrow Inc. So I was like, okay, we'll put that in the description. Yeah, and so that's what I've got started so far. Let's see. Have you figured out your cadence schedule? So my goal is to post one video a week, like I do on this channel, like minimum. At the same time, I don't want to stress myself out. Like I still want to keep my primary YouTube focus on this channel because like I've worked so hard on it, and I have a 10-year commitment to myself, and I'm 2 years in. Okay. So at the same time, I'm super excited about the second channel, and I want to implement all of the things that I've learned from this channel. And I still like, although it's about family and legacy and like a fun, family project, I'm very aware that like I can't take off my entrepreneurial YouTuber hat. Like I think like a YouTuber, I'm about strategy and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so to answer, that's a long answer to your short question. My goal is going to be one video a week. And so like I said, I've already filmed 2 episodes, but they're not edited yet. I still have to go back and do that. I wanted to do this live stream and show you guys behind the scenes of what I've done so far, and maybe get your opinion on like, which title, because for the first episode, I've got a couple different title ideas. So I would love to get your feedback. Like which one would you click on? Which one would you find interesting? And yeah, I've also considered doing live streaming. So I don't know if there's good like Wi-Fi reception on the job site, because like I said, this is like a $1.5 million home. It's going to be huge. And it's kind of like in the country in Wisconsin. Like I don't even know how many acres he has on the property. The lot is huge. Neighbors are far away. Like, so I don't even know if there's Wi-Fi, or if the Wi-Fi on my phone will get a good signal. If it does though, I was considering doing live streaming, in addition to like regular, made videos. But yeah, tell me guys if you would like live streams, because I thought that could be like a low lift way for me to document the journey without having to do all of the editing, because like that's just a lot of work, unless I just keep it kind of like vlog style, low edits, which is my plan, at least for the first 2 episodes I got filmed. All right, Nicholas says, I'm an ardent follower of home building channels. That's so awesome. I follow quite a number of really good ones, which I look forward to every week. Okay, that is so cool. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I really want this channel to feel like a show. Like I said, I'm taking my own advice. Do you guys remember? Let me find it. I'm taking my own advice here. And in creating more than I consume. Let me show you. I just got to show you this. Add to the stage. All right, this video here, this one, you've consumed enough. It's time to start creating. Okay. I was talking about like, yeah, create more than you consume, which I do, but where's the construction guys? Okay, check this out. I have consumed so much. Oh, can you guys see this? It doesn't look like it's showing up. On my screen, it looks black. Darn it. Well, anyways, let me take that off. Looks like it's not showing up. I'll link that video below. But during the filming of that video, I actually filmed construction people because I have construction going on right outside on the street I live on in front of my house. This summer, like the whole road is ripped up. I remember that video, Brooke, Nicola says. Yes. So this was like a few weeks back, and I was filming a video inside my house, and right outside, construction workers were there. And I was like, you know what? Speaking of creating more than you consume, I gave the example of how construction workers could literally just turn the camera on. Like, think about it. They could get like a GoPro or some sort of camera that they just like attach to their body or to their hard hat or something, and they could just film what they're doing and turn it into a YouTube channel. And over time, it will become successful, you know? And so, and that kind of like, I've had it on my mind that I've been wanting to do some sort of YouTube project with my dad for like the past year. And actually, he's asked me about it. Like, he's actually come to me saying like, hey, like, I'm kind of thinking about doing YouTube. Like, what do you think? And I'm like, I think you would be great at it. I'm like, you have so much knowledge. And I immediately saw like a billion different videos that my dad could make. And so, yeah, anyways, I'm taking my own advice, and it's like, I've consumed so much HGTV. Like, I can't even tell you. I've probably watched like thousands of hours of HGTV over the past like 20 years or however long that channel's, you know, that network has been a thing. I'm obsessed with watching home renovations and home building and all of that kind of stuff on TV, other people's shows, and in real job sites in real life, going to job sites with my dad and with my mom. So yeah, like I'm just like, okay, I've consumed enough of other people's shows about home building. Why don't I make my own? Like, it's a family project, you know? So I'm taking my own advice, and I'm going to walk my talk, or whatever that phrase is. Is it walk the walk or walk the talk? I always forget how that thing goes. So yeah, that's my plan. Let's see if we've got some comments. That's beautiful, Brooke. Thank you, Nicola. I really appreciate that. Dan from It's a Wealthy Life says, I would accumulate 6 to 8 weeks worth before you start uploading. Construction delays happen. Yeah. Walk the talk. Thank you, Nicola. Yes. So going back to this, yeah, I think I started talking about this and I never finished my thought. Like I said, I already have 2 episodes worth of footage. I need to edit it. Also, and I shot that, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. There's nothing really new going on to film until July 14th. So my dad told me, like, yeah, the next day that I should plan on going to the job site is July 14th because they're putting in the footings. And so I really want to get footage of that. And what else is happening? But he said they may start actually doing some of that this week, like maybe Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm kind of like on standby. If I can make it out this week, if there's something exciting to film, I'll go. But it's also dependent on weather. So yeah, there's lots of variables in construction. And not only that, I have a super light, schedule of like my available work time. Because for those of you who don't know, I'm a single mom, like with sole custody, single mom 24/7 of a 5-year-old. And so she goes to like a little summer school program right now, but it's only a couple hours a day. So like my work time is super limited. And then like the last month and a half of summer, she's not going to be anywhere. I have like no childcare at all. Except my mom's going to help me 1 day a week. But yeah, that's it. So my summer work schedule is super, super light. That being said, my daughter will be starting kindergarten in September. And so then I'll be back. I'll have like 5 full days, which I've never had since I've been a single mom for the past 4 years, of time to myself, to, to work, take time for myself, all that kind of stuff. And so the point is, my availability to go and get footage and all of that is going to be so much more. So my plan is that I'll probably be launching the channel, going back to what Dan said here, of accumulating 6 to 8 weeks before you start uploading. I'm probably going to launch the channel mid-August is kind of my plan, or maybe even September. So that way I'll have a few episodes like ready to go. And then starting in September, then I can definitely get out to the job site like once a week or even every other week. And I could do like batch filming. Or like I said, I may just go out there once a week and do a live stream and just show what's happening live. And that's it. Yeah. So that's it. Now let me show you, let me get a sip first. I want to show you what else I've done. So like for planning, okay, so like I showed you, I had this like insanely long chat with ChatGPT. Okay, like look at this. This is how long I talked with it. Keeps going, keeps going. Oh, I had it help me like come up with a banner idea. So I did not upload this one, although this one actually does look better. What do you guys think? Do you like this banner better than the one that I actually uploaded? Because I forgot that I even made that. Smart moving the launch late summer, fall. You should have enough footage. Excited for you. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Nicola's laughing. Good one. Yeah. So anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, just that I really spent a lot of time, like after my dad was all in on this, then I went down the rabbit hole with ChatGPT, and was having so much fun. Oh, I remember now why. It's spelled house wrong. See? Let's build a house. And then I was like, ugh, I don't feel like trying to get this thing to fix it. So whatever, I just made my own banner. But let me know if you like a banner that looks like this. Oh, and also I was originally going to call the channel Arrow Home Improvements, but like I told you before, I decided to change it to Arrow Home TV so that it indicates that it's like a show about building. So yeah, then content themes, channel goals, build an evergreen library of high-value, bingeable build content, honor the legacy of Jim Sears, that's my dad, and Arrow Home Improvements brand. Use Brooke's YouTube expertise to make the content discoverable, strategic, and easy to engage with without overproduction. Grow a sustainable, low-lift family content brand that can expand over time to cover more projects or even Brooke's future home build. So little insight there of some future plans, not happening right now, but yeah. And then serve as both a passive income asset and a legacy family keepsake. So yeah, this is what I was saying before, like this is the whole vision of the channel, okay? The channel style and format, hosted by Brooke, YouTuber and daughter, lightly edited, naturally paced videos, minimal production, voiceovers, walk and talks, job site footage, casual interviews, personality forward, but not personality centric, think media style team approach. So yeah, like I said before, because somebody had asked like, why have I considered making this a series on my channel? Yes, I considered it, but at the end of the day, like it's not about me. Like I'm I'm considering my role in this, like I'm the host of the show and I'm the one like who has the YouTube experience to film it and put a title and a thumbnail on it and a description and make it like a show. But really the star of the show is the home build in and of itself, like seeing the process, from start to finish. And it's about the team. It's about my dad as the general contractor. It's about potentially my mom, if she agrees to being featured as the designer and selections coordinator. Eddie, the homeowner, he is going to appear, like he's in the second episode, giving a tour of like the garage. And I want to highlight the crew too. And actually what was really cool, let me take this off for a second. So when I went to film, like I said, I went one day and I have enough footage for 2 episodes. It was like, it felt like a magical, special moment. It was even better than I had imagined it to be. Okay. And like I said, like this is not about me. I'm facilitating the documentation of this. And I was pleasantly surprised to meet the excavator, because that's what I went to film, was like digging the first hole. The excavator, his name is Ray. He's 83 years old. 83. And he's been excavating his entire life. He told me since he's been 8 or 9 years old is when he started. Learned from his dad. And he lit up my day. He is the star of that first episode. And I'm excited because I didn't even know I was going to be meeting him. I didn't know that he would have this like natural storytelling ability. Like it was kind of funny. He's never been filmed like this before. Like he told me that people have made like home videos of him, like when he's been excavating to dig their home, they made little video clips, but nobody's ever like made a YouTube video about what he's doing. And so when we've first met each other and stuff, I was like, hey, I'm filming, like, do you want to be part of it? Are you okay with me filming you? And he's like, yeah. And I could tell he was kind of like, not really understanding what I was doing. And I was like, I'm going to make a YouTube video about documenting the process of this home build. And I would love to get some footage of you, doing the excavation. He's like, yeah, that's okay. And then I was so intrigued by the fact that he's 83 years old. Like, I couldn't believe my mind. Like, I was like, I can't believe this guy is like still driving an excavator and like doing this. Like, it's amazing. It's inspiring. And so then I was like, can I ask you some questions? And so he's like, okay. And I could tell he was a little like nervous or caught off guard that I would want to ask him questions about his job. And so he was giving me answers and stuff. And so I got some footage of that. And then later, like an hour later, I was like, I got to go talk to Ray more. Like, this guy is like super interesting. And so I went back by him, turned the camera on, and he started putting on a show. He's like, come over here. Let me show you what I'm doing. And let me show you this tool. And when I hear it go beep, 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 it means this. And when it goes beep, beep, it means this. And this is how I'm measuring this. And then the guys are going to come and do this. And like, he started giving a whole entire tutorial about like how he does his excavation job. And I was like, this guy's awesome. And he was having so much fun. And he was on the excavator smiling so big, like at me, like, cause I'm filming him, and he was like, it was just so heartwarming. So yeah, that was super fun. Hey, Shane. Nicholas says, more than anything, this will be a memory with your dad that you will cherish forever. Yes, exactly. For sure. I'm really excited about this because this just feels like a really like special project that I can't not do. All right, let me go back to showing you some more behind the scenes. I showed you, oh my gosh, been live streaming this for like 39 minutes and I just showed you the first thing I wanted to show you. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is, so now this is my poppy board, okay? So this is Poppy AI. If you haven't used this before, this tool is amazing. I've been using it, like I said, for about the past month, and I love it. So in my conversation with ChatGPT, I also asked it for some channels, and I don't even want to dig through this because, like I said, that thing is like super long, but I asked it to give me some successful home building channels that I could look at for inspiration and to model like their titles and thumbnails so that I understand what kind of packaging viewers like, you know? And so I came across this channel, which I actually have, where did I bookmark it? Oh, did I not? Where did it go? Well, forget it. I can't find it. Well, I can access it right here. Okay, so let me zoom in. Okay, so if you don't know, Poppy AI is like, it's like ChatGPT on steroids. And you can organize things visually. Okay, so check this out. Let me zoom in. Okay, so in here, I called this the inspo group. Okay, so here's videos from a channel that I'm using as inspiration, like I said, like just for video structure, titles, thumbnails, that kind of stuff, because this channel documents the home building journey. Okay, so like, look at this, turning this into a house, and they're showing like the aerial footage on the thumbnail, start to finish. I got hired to build this. You know, so I looked at their channel, and let's see if I can bring it up here. Let's see. Copy link. Let me bring it up so I can show you guys. The Perkins Brother Builders. Okay. This is the channel that I'm using as inspiration. Okay. And so I went to videos and filtered it by popular. And as you can see, so I took their most popular videos and put them, all you do is copy and paste the link. So you go here, share, copy. And then when you go to your Poppy board, you just paste it. Okay. So that's what I did. And then I created a group and I put it all in here. I'm just going to delete this because I already put that in there. But so that's what I wanted to show you. I found a super successful in the home building journey space, looked at their most popular videos, copied them into my Poppy board. Okay. Created a group called Inspo. And that has been super helpful in me thinking of the titles and thumbnails. And even I did this before I went to film on the first day. So I already had an idea in my mind of what the title of the video would be. Now, like I said, to my surprise, I met Ray, the 83-year-old, and he became the star of episode 1 that I had no idea. So I came back and talked, like had a conversation with, I think, Poppy and ChatGPT. I can't remember now because I've talked to both of them so many times about this, but yeah. So anyways, it was really helpful for me to go to the job site to start filming day 1 with already like a title and thumbnail concept in my head. So as you can see here, okay, I actually had that. It was going to be 71-year-old contractor starts custom home. Okay. And then they have like the thumbnail concept, the hook, blah, blah. But then when I went to film, met Ray, and that totally changed episode 1. So my dad is featured in the first episode. But I really do want to center it around Ray because like I got most of the footage of him showing what he was doing, and it was really exciting. There's footage of my dad explaining like the overall project and what's going on. So my dad is in it too, and some other construction workers. Yeah, but that's how I've been using Poppy. Oh, let me show you here. So then I also have this group over here, channel strategy. So I have a framework, the craft framework. This is for titles, okay? And I pulled this on a different board. I don't even feel like going down that rabbit hole. There's so much. I don't want to get lost in my Poppy board, but basically I put like title best practices into a board, and then I had Poppy AI give me a framework based on all the advice from those videos. A lot of mostly from Think Media, because yeah, I think he's just got really, really good YouTube videos on this. So you can see here, zoom over here, I had it make me a framework called the craft framework. Okay. Choose your click trigger, research proven formats, avoid jargon, keep it short, front load power words, test multiple versions. Okay. So now that I have this whole craft framework, I was able to hook up, you just draw little lines, like you connect this and you drag it over and connect it to a chat box. And you can ask, this is super cool because it has ChatGPT, Claude, oopsies, let me show you. So when you connect those things to a chat box, right down here, do you see, you can choose like which AI version you want to engage with. So I've been using, I go back and forth with Claude and ChatGPT. Claude is really good at pulling like summaries and key insights when you paste YouTube videos like this and you say, hey, give me a summary, you know, summarize this for me. What are the key insights? What do I need to know? Claude is really good for that. And what's super cool about Poppy AI is that it can see the entire, like it can read the entire transcript and it can see the video. Like that is the game changer here. It can read and see like that, like it's crazy. So it's able to give you like really good feedback on like, hey, you know, during the hook, if you're modeling these top performing videos, like use this as a visual overlay while you're explaining this. And it's like, I mean, it's just, it's crazy what this can do. Like I'm just super impressed with this thing. So yeah, I had asked it, to give me titles. Now, again, this chat is super long. Oh yeah, here is like the title ideas. Okay. Why this title works. Recommended hook structure. Okay. Thumbnail concept. Episode 1, title, thumbnail, and hook. Okay. So let me go back and follow up on some comments here. Hey, Matt from Mattman Solar. So good to have you here. For those of you who don't know, Matt was a guest on my live stream last week. We were talking all about affiliate marketing and monetizing your YouTube channel before you have 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch last week's live stream. So Matt, thank you for being here. I'm showing behind the scenes of planning my second channel. Nicola says this is going to be brilliant. Thank you so much. What did I miss? New channel she started. Very cool. Yes. All right. Nicola says, I was there on that live. He was amazing. Yes, he was. That was really, really fun. So thank you, Matt, for joining me. So yeah, is there anything that you would like me to show you? Either like anything, do you guys have any questions so far? Anything like you want me to show you more? Cause I know I've been sharing my screen a lot, and just let me know if there's like something else that you wanna see, or any other questions you have. Let me check my notes here. Like I said, I had this was how I prepared for today's stream. I had my journal here. What did I want to show you? Okay, share the vision. Check, check. I think I shared the vision of the channel, right? Behind the scenes planning. Pretty much showed you all of that. Oh, clips from the first episode. I was going to show you, I'm not really prepared for that though. Feedback, which title thumbnail would you click on? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you that. And now I'm like, oh shoot, where did I even have the titles? Let me look. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. It must be somewhere in my ChatGPT thread. Let's see. Oh, I had ChatGPT help me with the logo. So what I did was let me show you. So my dad, like I said, this is like my dad's real business. He has merch, he didn't sell merch, like the whole time he's been doing this business, but he wears his Arrow t-shirts. He's got mugs, he's got notepads, he has pens, all the stuff. And so I have like a million of these notepads, grown up drinking out of these mugs. So anyways, what I did was I took a picture of the notepad. Okay. And I told ChatGPT to turn it into the profile picture. Because just taking a straight photo of this, it wouldn't have looked so crisp. And so I used ChatGPT to generate the image for me. What else? What was I going to show you? Oh, I was looking for the title. Oh, I showed my dad the thing on Father's Day too. I was asking for some advice because I was like, what if he doesn't like it? I want to honor his business and blah, blah, blah. All right, it's day one of filming. Super excited. I got tons of awesome footage. Oh, here, this is probably where I was talking about the title. I got the excavator digging the first hole. I interviewed the guy operating the excavator. His name is Ray. He's 83. He's been doing this entire life, blah, blah, blah. So I basically said all of this stuff. Yeah, and then so ChatGPT was helping me just kind of like, basically this was an entire brain dump of like everything that I shot on day one. Okay. Okay, what else? What am I trying to show you here? Oh, that's the channel description. What's going on? This goes down further. It's not going. Let's go back to the Poppy board. Hold on. It's been a learning curve. Like I said, like I'm relatively new to using Poppy AI. I mean, I have experimented a lot with it. Live stream. Oh, this is with planning the live stream to show you guys behind the scenes. Let me ask it. Did we talk about the first video title? Just see if this thing can like find it for me. Yeah, it's still stuck on the 71-year-old contractor starts custom home. No, the title about the 83-year-old excavator. Let's see if I can find it. Otherwise, I probably have to dig through my ChatGPT. Yeah, it's probably in ChatGPT. Okay. Well, anyways, would you guys, let me ask you, what title would you click on? Would you click on like 71-year-old starts custom home build? Or something like 83-year-old excavator starts custom home build day one? Or to model, where is this? To model this channel, let me pull it up. Share my screen. Thanks for your patience, guys. It's live. I can't edit out the boring parts. Okay. Okay. So just, I'm looking for title feedback. Feel free to chime in the chat. Like something like this, complete construction of a modern getaway home. You know, like it could be like complete construction of a mega home, or like a $1.5 million home, day one. You know, like, would you like a title like that more, or a title more like 83-year-old excavator starts home build, you know, something like that. Or like this title right here, building a house start to finish, episode 2, pouring footings and laying block. So yeah, I guess that's my question. Would you guys like more of the personal titles, like 83-year-old excavator starts digging for a mega home? Or would you like something that's more like this, building a house start to finish, episode 1, digging the hole, you know? Matt says 83-year-old start build day 1. How fast can he finish? Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Good idea, Matt. All right. Cool. Meet Bob 83 starting home build. That's cool. All right. Yeah. Cool. All right. So far, it's going with the 83-year-old angle. Anyone else? Feel free to chime in. Oh, we also have, my dad has a friend who, oh, hold on a second. Not sure if Bob's the right name. It's not, but that's okay. His name is Ray. So yeah, he's super awesome. My dad has a friend who has a drone and who's like super into using it like as a hobby. And he lives like within just a couple minute drive from where the house is being built. So yeah, we're going to get him on site and get some cool like drone footage to give you aerial shots. And I got that inspiration from this channel, the Perkins Builder Brothers, because they they have a lot of drone shots, you know? So I'm like, this will be really cool, not only to get the footage, but to also use like in thumbnails. Yeah. All right. Well, that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. Let's see. Oh, I should probably, let's see. Matt says 83-year-old Ray starts excavation on new home build channel. Cool. Love it. Thank you, Matt. I really appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I'm just like so excited. Like this is going to be such a fun project. I'm excited about the footage I've already gotten. And for just everything. And it's like, you know, this is cool because it's like, it's going to take a year probably. Well, my dad said the estimate is like 7 months to build this house, but we all know in construction time, it's going to be longer, you know? And he even said that. He's like, yeah, 7 months, but probably longer. So yeah, this will be something fun. Go on site, check it out, turn the camera on, turn it into a YouTube video, have a fun project as a family. So excited. So yeah, I will drop the link of the channel in the chat. Let me put it here. All right, so that's in the chat thread. So yeah, if you want to check it out, like I said, there's no videos on the channel yet. If you are interested in this channel, like if you like watching home building channels, then definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so that when I do release the first video, you can watch it. Don't subscribe if you're not interested though, okay? Because that's not going to help the channel at all. So yeah, if you're interested, subscribe and then watch the first one. If not, no big deal. And if you like this kind of behind the scenes content, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. If you're catching the replay, let me know if you want more of this, what questions you have. Yeah. What else you would like to see behind the scenes? Because I like showing behind the scenes. I like watching that kind of content. And so I like creating it too. Matt says, I love this stuff. Looking forward to both sides of the screen. Cool. Awesome. Love it too, Matt. Yeah. And you're in the, I mean, you're a solar guy. You're like, you know all about solar panels and all of this stuff. So you're like in the whole, yeah, building world. I love it. I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't talked to my dad. I don't know if they're doing solar panels or not. I should ask him. So yeah. All right. I think that's it for today. And see you next time I go live or I make a video, whatever happens first.